Hey guys, it's Paul. It's Ashen Phoenix. This is my travel vlog. It's Keystone Comic Con. It's probably backwards to you guys, but yeah, Keystone Comic Con. Yeah, I'm excited. Probably gonna see a bunch of random stuff from me, in addition to our cosplay vlog, or our cosplay spotlight video rather. And yeah, we'll see what's going on. I mean, sometimes you end up with like weird secret admirers, and it's just like, maybe. So be cute! Keystone Comic Con is down. Had a great time. It was a fun con. The best way to explain it is the expectations and everything running so smoothly as a normal New York Comic Con without the crowds. I do believe this is eventually going to become as popular as New York Comic Con. I think it was kind of not necessarily billed, but kind of done as a stopgap or an overflow con for New York. But it was great. It has all the things that you're going to need to build something as massive as New York Comic Con. Plenty of mass transit to get to the event. Lots of parking, hotels and everything near the area. Although they're going to be a little bit pricey. But I mean, New York cons are very pricey too. But it has all the and of course Reed Pop running it. It has all the markers that are needed to do that, and also you have the added benefit of people wanting to go to this con over New York Comic Con because it might be a little bit more local to them, or a myriad of reasons. But it was an amazing con. It was really fun. It was the first time coming as press, so it was a very interesting event for us. We really appreciate Reed Pop coming, and hopefully we can do this again at C2E2 or at Keystone next year. Hopefully even be part of the cosplay corner. Got to run into a lot of familiar faces. It was just a good time, and yeah, I can't wait for next year. I'm really excited to see how this con goes because it is our local con. I don't have to drive 2.5 hours to get to New York and take a train because I don't drive in New York City for just too many reasons. It was a great con. It was a lot of fun. If you didn't go this year, you definitely need to go next year. It was a lot of it was a little bit comic heavy, and I kind of like that because it is kind of a contrast to New York, whereas New York, everybody is expecting all the big names and big celebs, whereas this had it, but it had a great lineup of artists and creators like Nick Spencer, Jim Zub. These are big names in Marvel now. Frank Miller. I mean, it was a great con. I mean, if you were a comic book fan, you would love this con. And then also it has kind of that Philly flair with having House of Hardcore there and actually having live wrestling matches going on. Because, I mean, if you are a fan of Philly in general, you know that ECW is starting here, and Philly is a huge wrestling town. So to kind of have live wrestling matches going on throughout the day, it was kind of an interesting thing. It was kind of fun to see Tommy Dreamer and Bully Ray walking around, and then some of the greats like Jim Cornette and and Jerry Lawler and stuff like that. It was a fun con. It was fun bumping into just random people, and it is definitely one that you should be going to. And I will definitely be going to with better shoes, because it's a little bit of a hike, because the way the con is laid out, and the way the event is laid out, you're doing quite a bit of walking, but throughout the hallways, unlike New York, there's plenty of seating, plenty of places to kind of rest your feet, and it was a great place. The food was chicken and Pete's, so even though it was a little bit pricier, but you kind of expect that, expect con prices, the food was good and worthwhile, and it was filling. So yeah, there's so many up points to this. The only down point would probably be the fact that it really, unfortunately, it was between Dragon Con and New York Comic Con, and a lot of people really had already committed to one con or the other, so they might have not been able to stretch their dollar as best they could. But now with the expectations coming into next year, I really think this con will really jump in size, and it is definitely one to check out. It's a lot of fun, and I can't wait for next year. So that's it, guys. A little bit of travel vlog. I hope you like some of the things. Like I said, I didn't do a ton of walking just because I wore the wrong shoes, and I was dying from the start. But yeah, it was a good time. A lot of fun faces. It's always great to catch up with some of the locals, and we'll see you next time.